Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Sorry I was late. I had way more orders than I realized. So it took a little bit longer to pull them. So yeah, we got, I forget even how many we got here. Over here on the main account, we have 11. And on the second account, we have 4. So 15 total orders, which is pretty darn good. Pretty good money this weekend. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't leave myself enough time at all. So do got to get packing and all that, packing materials and all that stuff. So I got it all out here though. So that's saying something. I mean, it's a bunch of small stuff too, but it all added up pretty well. So I'm gonna grab some bags. And we will kick off. Okay. Make sure everything's working as it's supposed to. The mic and everything. Yep, the mic is working fine. Okay. So second account, the first one up. I gotta remember to go back and delete this stuff off of Mercari and Posh. Okay. First up. So much stuff. First up is just a Ralph Lauren Polo 4XL shirt. Good condition, not new. The thing about black is it draws lint like crazy. You know, I have my textiles room back there, but this one's pretty clean. I didn't list this one not too long ago. It's just going to go into a poly bag. Like I said, this is used. The bigger sizes, I mean, I think Andy talks about this quite frequently. The bigger sizes you can get away with used with what you wouldn't be able to get away with used with other stuff. Okay. Okay. Where'd you set your scale, Mike? It's supposed to just stay over here. This is the shipping area. And it's here somewhere. It's probably right in front of my face. Typical day in a with the reseller. Oh, there it is. See, it's right there in front of my face. Okay, so this probably weighs the 10, 12 ounce mark. Probably 12 since it's a 12 or 13 ounces because it's a bigger size. Yep, 13 ounces. This one's going to Texas, so I'm glad it's first class. 13 ounces. $5.40. First one of the day from the weekend sales. I forgot to change my. I just realized I forgot to change my title on this live stream, so I'll have to do that once we're done with it. I'm going to change that title right now because it may be like throwing people off. Stop it. Sorry, my dog's looking what they shouldn't be looking. Okay. What's up, Craig? What's up, Tommy? I was catching snippets of your big live last night, Tommy. It was awesome. I got to watch the rest of it today. Congratulations on that, Tommy. That's a big get. That's our first one for the day. Oh my goodness. I waited to go live until I'd eaten already this morning. What's up, Mary? What's up, BTT? Okay, so next item we have, well, in case you guys missed it, I sold 15 this weekend. Pretty good stuff. I got a big one for the end, so please stick around. I'm not going to pack the big one at the end, and you'll see why. Coming up. Is that a tease? Clickbait? This next item's going to California. People do that on purpose, you'd think. But it is this vintage J.C. Higgins youth archery set. I got this at a garage sale for $5, and it is really cool. It's got the bow in there. It's a wood bow. This sold for pretty good money, but again, going to California, so I'm going to get we'll marry up a couple of the priority mail tubes. Okay, priority mail tubes, because this is too big for just one, so we got 2 of them. We will marry these up just like we would anything else. Make sure you do the priority mail out, because this is reversible for express or priority. Do your priority out, not your express. Can't imagine what express mail would cost on this to California. Be $100. I'm pretty certain the item at the end is 100%. I'm gonna have to take out the FedEx today. It is what it is though, because I think the item that I got coming up at the end, once it's packaged up, priority mail, it'd probably be, hell, it may be even too big for priority mail, put it that way. Okay. Yeah, got that much more sticking out. Okay, I'm going to cut off this flap. Sheesh. That's perforated and it was still super tough. Okay, just didn't want that flap getting hung on this box here when we kind of go over it. So instead of trying to slide it down over, I'm going to try to wrap it. I don't think I've had to do this before with tubes, so this is a new adventure for everyone. I'm going to go ahead before I wrap it and tear off these flaps so they're not in the way. Like I said, they're already perforated. Okay. I got a big table here and I got too much crap on it. Okay, so I'm looking at my top here because I want my top to be flush. Okay. I was wondering that if it would. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, it's like a little big because these tabs are sticking out. I'm going to cut off these tabs here. I'm all keyed up on coffee. I've had 2 cups. Can you ever feel yourself when you had just a little bit too much coffee? Yeah. I need to change the blade on this thing. The blade is awful. Yeah, it's just like crushing instead of cutting. Yep, need a new blade. This is going to be more challenging than I'd hoped, but we're going to make it work. What I do, I think, yeah, I'm just going to wrap it around instead of putting the tabs in. I'm just going to tape it. I think. Yeah. Okay. Make sure the top is flush like we were talking about before. And this one is a doozy packing. Like I said, wait till the end. Wait till the end item. You're going to be like, oh my God, you're going to ship that? Yes, we are. This one may go to FedEx as well, even though it's in priority mail packaging. FedEx doesn't really care. Especially if I tape over everything. I know that's kind of shady. I prefer not to do that, but when cost is a big concern, sometimes you have to. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We did quite a bit of stuff, got some stuff done that we needed to get done. So I didn't want to jinx it, but it is closing week on our other house that we moved out of. The buyers closed this week on it. Like I said, I didn't want to jinx it in this environment. I didn't want to talk about it because sure as you know what, as soon as I talk about it, then something would happen. Okay. Turn that off. So marrying these triangle boxes isn't as easy as I had hoped, but it'll still work. We'll make it work. Making anything work with enough tape, right? Got that top all nice and taped up. Do the other side. Remember to do your seams. I think that's good. There's no movement in there. It's just a big, giant, kind of lightweight package. I got room in my floor joist up here. I got enough room. So yeah, because this is only 2 pounds, 15 ounces. 2 pounds, 15 ounces, which is good, but the size may kill us. We're going to find out. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. I got dimensions in there I had was 57 by 5 by 5, so I think that's pretty close. So I probably measured the box when I listed it. Yeah, 57. Perfect. 57. It's actually by 6 by 6. Let's see here. 57 by 6 by 6. From Virginia to California, yeah, the Postal Service wants $44.92. Since I'm probably going to have to go to FedEx anyway, I'm going to see what FedEx wants for that. And we got the blue circle. FedEx Smart Post $31.99. Excuse me, $31.99. So that's what we're going to do since we're going to go to FedEx anyway. Okay. I'm going to put some more tape on that when we wrap up the video, and but I'm going to go ahead and print the label out, the FedEx label. All right, so we can move on to the next item. Enough time on the Edith bow. Set that label right there. Working up a sweat. Next item. Back to easy stuff. Back to easy stuff. Here we go. This Vibes bed shaker. Brand new in the box. Kind of a vintage, like a... I don't know what you'd use that for, but... Comp that. Let me see here. I think that's just going to be in a padded envelope. Padded envelope. Small padded envelope. This is going to... Oh, this is good. A global shipping program. Wow. Going to Kentucky. She's got the coughs. 9 ounces. 9 ounces, first class to Kentucky. $4. We'll take that. What's up, Renee? How's it going over the years? Good morning. Sir Knock, what's up? Yeah, absolutely. Just tape the heck out of it. Tape the heck out of it. Okay. Said I'm going to do a lot more tape when I'm done with the video to cover up all the priority mail. And like I said, FedEx doesn't really care, but we'll do it. And the last item on our second account is going to Indiana. Terre Haute. Some ice trays. Plastic, old school ice trays. We're just going to put those in a poly bag because they're plastic. You can do 9 ounces. Yep, 9 ounces. Oops. Oh, dang it. Accidentally clicked back. 9 ounces. Okay. To Indiana, $4. First class. Those weren't a big money maker at all. Those were cheap, but we made money. You'll see it in the What Sold video at some point, I'm sure, because I'll show it all. Alright, over to the main account. That's why I didn't seal this poly bag. I'm going to take those out of there because it made it all lumpy, so I can put it flat. Put the label on it so it's all nice and flat and not bubbly. I'll put it back in there and then seal it up. When your label gets bumpy and bubbly, sometimes it makes it hard for the mailman to scan the barcode, and they have to manually enter it. It's just makes it harder on them. I like to make things easy. So what do we got next here? What do we got next? Oh yeah, we got some. Oh yeah, these are going to Oregon. These are actually really expensive. These are Monroe Saltworks. Pair of mugs with like the crow and corn and stuff on them. Really expensive mugs. So this will be good for the What Sold video when I go into specifics. Grabbing my bubble wrap and my 10 by 8 by 6 box. I'm kind of wondering if they're smaller mugs. I think they'll fit in an 8 by 6 by 4. Maybe get cubic rate to Oregon. I'll look and see, but I definitely don't want these to break, even though they've been covered by insurance. These are really expensive mugs. Close to the end, so I'm just going to use it all. I think I need to order some more tubes. Those tubes I just used, I think, were my last ones, and got one more roll of bubble wrap. I probably need to go ahead and order some more. I fit these. And I'm going to go with the 10 by 8 by 6. The 8 by 6 by 4 is just a little bit too small. If these were just cheap, you know, mugs, I may roll the dice. They're going to have insurance, but like I said, I don't want the buyer to be unhappy if these get broken, because they're really expensive. Got some paper pulled out at least. And put a couple pieces. Alright, good to go. £2, 4 ounces. May have to pull up pirate ship. Let me look here. £2, 4 ounces. Let's just do eBay just to see what it's going to come up as. 10 by 8 by 6. Yeah, $15.27. I mean, it's not bad for what they paid for these, but let's check pirate ship, because it's the same service. It's still priority mail, but just at a cubic rate. So £2, 4 ounces. Let's get these imported. Okay, looking. Finally got the import done here. Where are they at? On page 2, actually. Yep, page 2. 10 by 8 by 6. I may put these in a poly bag if I have to. £2, 4 ounces. Cubic at $12.29. It's better than 15. $15.27 to $12.29. So $2.98. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and buy that label instead of messing with anything else and killing some time to save another 50 cents. Okay, we got a lot to package up. And my Dymo needs to be reset. Of course. Hasn't done it in a week or two. For everyone that doesn't know, the Dymo 4XL every once in a while just won't print. So just unplug it and let the little blue light in the front goes off, because it has some stored power inside a capacitor or something. It takes 10 to 25 seconds or so for that blue light in front to go out, and once it goes out, plug it back in and it'll spit the label right out. It's just one of the little quirks of the Dymo, or maybe the Dymo with the Mac, or who knows what it is exactly, but yeah, there you go. The light went out. And there it is. Spit the label right out. Okay. Alright. What is next? All kinds of good stuff. Back to orders. Next item is going to Texas, and it is this heat brush or whatever it is. I got this at TJ Maxx on their clearance rack for like $10. Pro Cabello Luxury 5000 straightening brush. So it's brand new. Took a little while to sell, but it sold. So going to Texas. I'm gonna put this box isn't like sealed by anything, so I'm going to rubber band it, so make sure it doesn't come apart in shipping. Because I'm just going to poly bag that, because it's a heavy duty box. I'm going to go ahead and seal it, and then I'm going to fold it over so it's just not, you know, if it's loose in there, that they have a tendency to just grab it by its edge and throw it around and stuff. But if it's actually folded over smaller, they tend to treat it with a little bit more care. Not that it gets treated, you know, real well, but every little bit helps. Put a piece over here. Piece over here. Tape is cheap. That's my philosophy. Tape is cheap. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Kept it out of the 2 pound mark by not boxing it. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Okay, let's see what. $9.69. I don't think Cubic's going to be any better than that. Let's just check though. Poly bag. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Yeah, regular Priority Mail and Pirate Ship $9.99 and $9.69, 30 cents cheaper on eBay. So buy it. Buy it. All right. Yeah, Cernox says that happens to his dyno as well every once in a while. Other than that, it's a beast. Absolutely, I love it. But it just every once in a while, it just goes, I'm not going to print. Okay, next item up is going to North Carolina. And it is this little card game, Arkham Horror, the card game, going to North Carolina. And we're just going to put it in a little padded envelope. And hopefully this should be about 4 or 5 ounces, I think. Yeah, 5 ounces. First class item for sure. $2.80. No, that's medium mail. $3.21. $3.21 deal. I like them when they're quick and easy like this, but it's usually the big money stuff that you're going to have to figure out how to Frankenbox. Because that was not big money at all, but a few dollars. Next up, let me make sure I get the right one here because I got 2 of these pretty similar coming up. Okay, the ship's wheel. Next item's going to Pennsylvania. Another bathing suit. Look at that retail tag, $166. I'll sell them for way cheaper than that. So I'm going to grab a couple more poly bags. Okay. Nine ounces. Oh, my trash can's way over there. So where's my trash can? It's over there. All right. 9 ounces. Pennsylvania, $3.97. First class. Done. I have a few of those bathing suits that are super similar, and that's what error creating label. Okay. Make sure I got everything right here. First class, alright. Sometimes it's just the communication with the Postal Service goes crazy. It kicks in air. But anyway, I have, the multiples of those bathing suits that are pretty similar, and that's what this one and another one I got here in a second, they're super similar, so I had to make sure I didn't mix them up. I'll go ahead and do it, actually. It's the last one on the list, but this one's going to Alabama. The next one is going to Alabama, that is. This is a purple one as well, but it has little dots instead of ship wheels. Same size 14, 160. This one's only 164. Okay. My tactile, I'm all dry. All dried out. Even though I know this one's probably going to be 9 ounces, I'm going to still weigh it just to make sure. I think every one of these I've ever sold has been 9 ounces. No, see, this one's actually 10 ounces. A little bit more. 9.22. So 10 ounces. Going to Grand Bay, Alabama. $4.08. Alright. Alright, so go back to the order of things. Next item up is going to Texas. Grab some. Got one of those for those. I need to grab a big one, a poly mailer. Okay. Next item is these kind of weird seafoam green color Levi's, brand new with the tags, 501s, 3130, so really small size. These took forever to sell. Forever, but they sold. Hoping these will creep in under a pound, but I doubt it. Yeah, 1 pound, 2 ounces, figures. May stuff those into a padded flat rate. I'll check cubic rate real quick. eBay, they are $9.69. Really don't want to stuff them in a padded flat rate, but I would if I had to. See here, where they at? There they are. So, poly bag, 1 pound, 2 ounces, 15 by 12, going to Texas. $9, saves a little bit. 69 cents. Yeah, like I said, I prefer not to stuff those in a padded flat rate since they're new. If they were used, I definitely would roll them and stuff them. Alright. What is our next item? Next item up for bids. Alright. Next item is going to USOB. People. This one's going to go FedEx too. I'm going to FedEx today. I got 3 things going to FedEx. Sometimes I wonder, like, this is why most sellers hate free shipping. And I kind of do too. This is my fault, but like, I should have had this as calculated like I do some things. But some things slip through the cracks. But I have this as free shipping. Somebody in California bought it. And they know what they're doing. They're like, look at this person. They're free shipping. And they're only charging $50 and shipping's $40. but we're going to hopefully send it FedEx and send it a lot cheaper. And we're shipping it in this box too. 4 pounds, 14 ounces. 4 pounds, 14 ounces. So let's see if we can turn the tables on them. I definitely have the exact measurements in there. I remember doing that. So priority mail would be, yeah, $44.92. Yeah, homie, don't play that. FedEx is $18.85. Yeah, $18.85. That's what we're going to do. There you go. Print that FedEx label out and slap it right on there. And they're all yours. Juan in California. That thought I was going to get charged $45 shipping. All right. So I got 3 things going to FedEx today. Next up, we only got a few more to go till we get to the big one at the end that I'm not going to keep you around watching me pack it because it's going to take about an hour to pack it. Next time's going to California, but not a big deal because it's our last Mickey accent Sherwin-Williams border. All these sold. Had like 10 or 12 of them. They're all gone. Paid like $3 or $4 for all of them, I think, and sold them all for about $25 each. That was really nice. 7 ounces. 7 ounces. California. $3.67. Next item is going to, hey, Virginia, right next town over to from us. Isn't that funny? And it is a DVD. Tommy Boy, brand new. Yeah, Brian Dennehy just passed away, the dad in this movie. Really good movie, cult classic. $3.21 first class. Yeah, my heat just came on. Jeez, been cold. Next item, this is the last one before we get to the big one, is going to Louisiana. It's my last Nerf Cyclone Shock Mega gun. Had 2 of these and they both sold within the past week or so. I'm trying to remember what I did with the last one of these. I think I bubble wrapped it and then poly bagged it because it's too big for a box. So I'm get some more bubble wrap. Last roll of bubble wrap out of my stash. Gotta order some more stuff. Oh, we just sold something else wonderful. We've sold like, oh no, they bought this one the other day. They just didn't pay for it. They just paid for it. Okay, so let's transfer that money because I don't want my shipping money coming out of my shipping fees coming out of my balance. I want it to go into my credit card. And every time there's money in my account, they'll use that instead of my credit card, my backup funding source. So we got another thing after this one. There's the text. two-factor authentication, which everyone should have. Send a text to my cell phone. I'd already transferred the money before, but somebody just paid for something, so we'll transfer that money and go get that item and go ahead and ship it. Transfer now. Not immediate. I think I didn't look too much into it, but I think PayPal was letting people do the instant transfer without the fee, but it doesn't. I never did it because I don't need to, but yeah, if anybody's done that, let me know. Okay, so back to shipping the Nerf gun. What good TV shows is everyone watching? Or you just watch YouTube? I watch YouTube all day during the day, but at night my wife and I watch shows, you know, like we're finishing up, we're on the last season of Downton Abbey. It's okay. It's kind of getting, I can see why they ended it, because it's kind of getting repetitive and a little bit droll. I'll tell you what though, those people that, and I have no doubt some people had those attitudes back in that day, the lords and all that stuff, and the ladies with their attitudes. I'd end up getting in trouble because I'd have punched one of them in the mouth. I could see why. I mean, my family weren't royalty by any stretch, or lords or ladies or any of that stuff, and most of my family came from England, different parts of England, and yeah, I can see why they came to America. It's either that or be in jail for assaulting a lord or lady, running their stupid mouth. Like that lady Mary in that show, they try to make her sympathetic sometimes and other things, but man, if I was her sister Edith, I would have dragged her by her hair out to a pond and drowned her. I know they're just fake characters, but still. Oh, that'll fit in one bag. That's what I did last time. I just kind of folded it over and taped it. Glad I don't have to do two. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did that last time. Okay. Tape over the top here because it doesn't quite fit. Tape the tar. Alright. Oops, I hit my unit button. Tear that. 1 pound, 15 ounces bonus, under 2 pounds. If we'd have boxed that, it'd have for sure been over 2 pounds. So 1 pound, 15 ounces. 1 pound, 15 ounces. 18 by 15 by about 5 or so. $8.50. Done. Yeah, I'm running out of Nerf guns. I still got some Legos. Those have slowed down. I've got like 2 puzzles left. A bunch of most of my board games are gone. Maybe when I have some super soakers, and maybe when the temperature warms up, people will start buying those for the kids' board and at home. Alright, so let me go grab that other one that person just paid for. It's just right over in my room over here because I hadn't inventoried it. That one's going to Florida. Let me go grab it. We had 2 of these, and they both sold pretty quickly. An Invicta watch box, hard showcase, kind of like a Pelican, but yeah. Like I said, I listed 2 of them up, and both of them sold pretty darn quick. Got our priority mailbox. We didn't grab the box when we were over there. could cut this down by a couple inches, but it's just going to Florida. So we'll just put some paper in there so it doesn't move around. Here comes the helper kitty. The Hobbs the helper. £4 exactly. 4 pounds exactly. Alright. 4 pounds. 12 by 12 by 8. $10 is what it is, because that's not going to be cubic. Too big. Okay, so about to bring over the big one that I'm going to have to package after we sign off here. Show it to you guys at least. And kind of talk about my strategy for packing it. Okay. Let me grab it here. Move dogs. Yep, it's a bike. Let me bring up the screen so I can see what I'm showing you guys. Okay, can't see it. Okay. See the puppy? This is I got this at a garage sale for $5 last summer, and it's a Peugeot. Kind of like the car. So, set this up here. So my strategy for this thing. I've been thinking about it since it sold, because it sold for really good money and they paid for shipping. I did calculated shipping on this because I knew it'd be expensive. But my strategy on this thing is I'm going to take off the front wheel. Back up. We're not going anywhere. Take off the front wheel, take off the pedals, because your width is going to be really impacted. I'm going to Frankenbox it. Well, I'm going to take off the front wheel, take off the pedals. The handlebar I'm going to loosen and just twist it so it's parallel with the bike frame. I'm not going to take it completely off, because if I did that I would have to take off the brake cables and mess with all that, and I don't want to mess with that. But I'm going to just twist it where it's parallel with the bike frame, like I said, I already talked about. And I may take the seat off if I have to, but I don't think I'll have to, because the seat height is not higher than the handlebars. I want to leave the back wheel alone because it's, you know, all the sprockets, and it's a classic. Get down, go, shoot. Yeah, all the sprockets, and I don't want to mess with having to take that chain off. But I will if I have to. I hope I'm able to leave that on, but definitely going to take the front wheel off and put it to the side so it shortens it by about, you know, a foot or so. And yeah, see where we go. Anybody else have any suggestions? I'm going to, once I get all that stuff off of it, I'll probably, you know, I'll definitely put the pedals in a box and kind of tape it to the frame right here. And the rest of it, I'll just, I'll shrink wrap. I have a big roll of like wrap. I'll definitely wrap around it and tons of times and stuff. And I'm on the fence about whether I build a Frankenbox for this, or once I shrink wrap the heck out of it, if I just put some, have some big heavy padding. That I have leftover from the move. They're for dishes, like cushion foam. So we bought one of these big kits when we moved and just didn't use some of it. I may use this and just wrap around it, or the bubble wrap, you know, but I do have like contractor bags, trash bags that's big enough to go over this thing and just tape the heck out of it, and there you go. Or I can Frankenbox it and I can put a box around it and just tape the heck out of it or whatever. But that's the last item that sold in there. Let me see what you guys are saying, what your ideas are. Not too many people. 15 people watching. Oh, good bunch of good people. Thumbs up, please. See those likes go from 6 to 15. That'd be great. Uncle Warren asked, can you ship FedEx in a priority box? You can, but you know, you shouldn't if you can avoid it, but you can. Especially if you put a bag over it or tape the heck out of it where they can't see it anyway. But honestly, the FedEx people don't care. What's up, FGS? Girl Sewing, what's up? Fishing and picking. Mike, is the insulation like a metal bubble wrap? No, it's not, unfortunately. It's just it's just not. What's up, Dan? We've shipped it. We got everything packaged up except for our 10-speed here, our Peugeot French 10-speed. I'm going to do that separately because that is going to take me like, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on if I have to build a Franken box or if I can just put it in a contractor bag or whatever. But yeah, looking for ideas if anyone wants to chime in or send me an email if we end this here in just a few minutes and see what's going on. Yeah, but the WeatherTech mats and the archery bow and this bike are definitely all going to FedEx because they just crush postal rates when it comes to big stuff like that going far. Oh, the bike is going to, let me tell you where it's going to. It's not going far. I think it's Alabama. Yeah, it's going to Grant, Alabama. So that's not too bad. At least it's not I did calculated shipping on it, so it wouldn't have mattered if it was California, but going to California. So unless anyone else has got anything, I think that's it. I had my breakfast already, so as soon as I get off here, other thing I'm contemplating too is just making a standalone video. Like if I need to go get my GoPro set up, and I think I will. I'm going to do a video of me just packing this. I'm just going to set up the GoPro like right here, and I'm going to go get my tools so I can take off the front wheel and the pedals, and just video myself packing this up. Yeah. Got to have content, right? So I guess that's it, everyone. I appreciate everyone coming in. I think I didn't see our peak viewers, but I saw up to 15. That's awesome. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe if you have not, please. We appreciate that a lot. I'm at a net negative for about the past 8 months on subscribers, so I appreciate anyone, if you can, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button and the notifications button, all that good stuff. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, either with one of these if I sell anything, or maybe with that video, me packing that up. So yeah, thanks guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.